Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for 40 plus years. Today I want to talk with you about a huge mistake that people make when they do their resumes. And it's really very simple to correct. And I'll just simply say that for years there was a stigma attached to having gaps in your resume. People hid their gaps by avoiding putting the months on their resume. And as a result, firms invariably inquired, so what month did you leave that firm, approximately? You say till 2013, and then the next one it says 2013. Was there a gap in there somewhere? and it becomes annoying because it's not, today we don't have that same concern about gaps in the background unless we're talking about years. People understand that from the time someone gets laid off until they're hired, it's not like it's going to happen within a week. It's not like it's going to happen in 2 weeks. That veteran professionals do have gaps in their background. Firms prefer not to see them, but they're not attached to that idea that there be no gaps in a person's background, and they don't judge people as being defective if they exist there. Now, understand, what's worse than having the gap is insulting the reader and pretending like one doesn't exist. And the other mistake that people make is when there is no gap, not including the months. So I would just simply say to you, put the months in where you know them. And years past, you can put the phrase approx next to the dates so that people know that you're not trying to cheat them or deceive them in some way. So for example, if 10 years ago you don't remember exactly what month you left a particular firm, no one cares. And you could put the phrase approx there. But it's the more recent stuff that firms are concerned about. So if you put only the year there, there's a difference between being laid off in January and applying for a job in November and not including a year there. And, for example, being laid off in September and looking for something in November and only leaving the year there. Firms can't tell the difference unless they ask. If you're one of the September people looking for a job in November, there's no excuse for you not putting a month there. If you're in January, put the month there. They're just going to ask you anyway. Make it easy for them. If they're going to disqualify you based upon the months, know about the amount of hocus pocus on your part or attempting to hypnotize them into believing that you're sensational, even though you've been out of work for 10 months, is going to convince them to the contrary. So just put the months on your resume. Make it easy for the reader. Again, if they're going to reject you because you've been out of work too long, hiding it isn't going to change that fact. They're still going to reject you because you've been out of work too long. All that will happen is you've wasted your time and theirs. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, please click the like button and let people know that it was helpful to you, or leave a comment for them. In addition, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is The Big Game Hunter TV. All one word, The Big Game Hunter TV. And you get notified whenever I do a new video for YouTube. In addition, you can watch my videos at my website, JeffAltman.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice. It's published weekly with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. It's a $499 value I give away for free. There's previous articles I've written for the e-zine, podcasts of my radio show, information about my coaching program, my books and guides to job hunting, a lot of great content, plus places you can post your resume to and sites that you can search thousands of other sites from. So come over to JeffAltman.com and go exploring. Finally, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help you firm staff positions. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.